So we did a day in the life a couple months ago, and I thought I'd do another one, mostly because my older daughter is back in school. We decided to put her, we did a tour of a private school for next year so she could be guaranteed 5 days a week, and then I would be able to work more and she would be able to have more socialization. It was literally like a year between when she was in a classroom and playing with other kids, and it's crazy to think that. But anyway, so I dropped her off in the morning around 7:45, and it is now about 9 o'clock, and I am just now like ready to go for my day because I'm filming today, so I had to do the full makeup and the hair, and I'm in my very tiny straight out of the 1950s bathroom. And I'm gonna go in. My husband has been cutting Stashin with Stephanie. We've got our staff there. Everybody's fully vaccinated now. So we have like different offices that people work in so they can have a door to close and air purifiers going. So we're still very safe, but we're able to have more people in working. So I think we will have most of Stashin cut by the end of the day today, and we just got it in Monday, so that's pretty good. It's Wednesday when I'm filming this, Wednesday morning. So I'm gonna go in. He's gonna take our younger daughter home for a little bit so that I can film and have it be quiet enough for that, and then we are going to be running like crazy because I've got to help get a video out, hopefully today, if not first thing tomorrow. And then we're going to be going like crazy on Stashin. And I've got a meeting with Free Spirit because something very exciting is coming with them. So it's going to be a busy day. Thought I'd take you guys along for the ride. All right, so we're here. You get to see my baby for a minute. And then you're going with Dad to the house. And I'm going to film for like an hour. Aw, you snuggles. You snuggle, snuggle. We've had to change our entire wake-up time, so somebody gets tired for a nap a little earlier. So this area used to be the front of our brick and mortar shop, and we have turned it into a filming studio. Got a bunch of lights, camera rigs, and I've got it set up to where it mostly all turns on with one button. So I'm going to do that now. All right, so all the lights are on. Everything is lit up really well. So we are ready to film our video today. So I just finished filming the intro to our new Starburst video, and I stopped to sync that to Dropbox so that my video editor, the lovely Courtney, can go ahead and get that ready to go while I film the next video on quilting the quilt. So I just finished filming my second video tutorial today, and also we are going to try YouTube Short for the first time, so we'll see how that goes. I realized all you have to do is turn the camera to the side and it'll work. So we'll see how that shakes out. Always love trying new technology. I did social media marketing before all this, so it's fun to experiment. All right, so now I've got to get all that syncing for our video editor, and I've got to run some errands, and then I've got lots of computer work, and it never stops. Always something to do. I also totally forgot that I still have to bind this quilt. It's totally unbound right now. So I'm binding my quilt, and somebody decided she needed help with this situation. This is Jelly Roll, the Basset Hound. I see you, Jelly. I see you. I'm trying to get off snuggly. I got distracted by Jelly Roll and have been sewing without bobbin for about half of an entire quilt side. So I'm doing a little cheat right here. So I don't have time to bind this by hand. So this is what I do for the majority of the quilts that we're gonna do. I'm going to glue it down with some heat and bond, fusible web. And all I do is I lay it down on the back side of the quilt once I have the binding sewn to the front. Then I fold it over the top and get it in place where I want it. And then I will iron it down with the binding over the top. So I've got the binding, the heat and bond, and then the quilt, and it's sort of sandwiched in there, and you hold it for a good second, and then you're good to go. Now this is not permanent. You still want to hand stitch it at some point, but in our case, when we need a photo right now so that we can get our video out tomorrow, this works great. So I'm in my car. I'm about to finally leave for the day. My work is not done. I've got to go photograph our quilt. My makeup is no longer fresh. It's mostly off from where my mask is on. Concealer is still doing a good job though. So we downsized right before the pandemic to just 1,000 square foot space because a lot of what we sell leaves pretty quickly because of our online audience. So we just didn't need a ton of space for inventory. And then when everything got crazy, we wanted to make sure we kept our staff safe. So we rented the office space next to ours so that everyone can have a separate workspace with a door to close, air purifiers. And we've kept that. Even though everyone's vaccinated, we want everyone to have their own space, just be extra safe. But we're starting now to have more people in at one time, especially like right now, we've got everybody cutting Stashin. So I think we will be done cutting tomorrow on Thursday. We just got the fabric Monday morning, and so that's 6,500 fat quarters cut in about 3.5 days. So that is pretty intense. They've also been folding as they go. We only have people cut for like 4 hours at a time and then fold for the other 4 hours of their shift, as that's a lot of cutting. No one wants to cut for that long, so that way they can sort of go back and forth between the two. The afternoon just got nuts, just totally nuts. Because we got it so late, my husband and I were gonna cut some too, and he was supposed to have done it and he hadn't done it, and then someone came in and I was just trying to fill just regular everyday orders and work on the side that my husband and I work on. And I was like, just give me an hour, let me knock through it. And I know every business book tells you gotta delegate, you can't do all that stuff yourself, but you know, when it gets in the thick of it and you just are like, yes, somebody else should have done this, and in that case it should have been my husband, but you know, it doesn't always work out. We've got our 1-year-old with us all day, and she needs a lot of attention, and so you can't always get what you want done when you want to get it done. So I was like, you take her, you go get our daughter from school. Normally I'm the one who does pick up. I will knock through this because I can do like a bolt an hour or 4 bolts an hour into fat quarters, because I've done it a lot in the past. And so we made it through, finally got the binding on. I had to make an emergency stop to Joann's to get some more steam heat and bond, because the stuff I had wasn't working. And I was just like, you know what, we're gonna get Coke, we're gonna get some candy, and that's gonna be my stress relief for just a minute. So we all need that, and this is why my pants have a 1 in front of the number that were used to just be a single when I was in my early 20s. But hey, the 2 babies, and there's some stress just in life, and it is just what it is. So someday it'll calm down. But anyway, so now I'm about to drive around. It is a super sunny day, which is fabulous for springtime in the Midwest. Not so fabulous for getting good quilt photos. So I need to find a good location that's pretty, where we can drape the quilt over a railing or something, but that is fully shaded. So that way we can get good representations of what the fabric looks like, because you never want to photograph something in the full sun. You just will not get a good representation of your fabrics and of the dimensions that were created by your stitches with your quilting. So I've got a place in mind. I'm gonna go check it out, make sure it is shady right now, then we'll go get the family and get that picture. So we're trying to find a place to photograph it, and I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna go all the way down the hill, Princess Bride style, if we do it here. So we're gonna try a gazebo, which was previously occupied. Angela, no, you're gonna hurt yourself. Come on, back up. Not the proper footwear for this. That's a very steep grade. This isn't even a big thing to go down. This is not a good option. So we went all the way from there, down the hill, around the park, and back up again to reach the gazebo to take our quilt picture, and I don't think I need a workout tonight. Very good job, honey. Can you get down?
Yes, I can.
You sure? You made it. Good job.
I like finding trees now.
Hey Hey guys, so it is about 7:30ish at night and I'm at the shop because I'm going to be doing a Zoom call with the features team that I worked with when I was at the newspaper. We're getting together on Zoom and everyone's pretty excited about it, but it's interesting. I think we're going to be spending the first like 5-10 minutes getting people on the call, but it'll be fun. I'm sure you all have been on one of those in the past year as we've dealt with this. But I'm going to do a teeny bit of work while I'm waiting for that to happen. I've got my daughter nursed for the last time, and we went on a little scooter ride with my older daughter, got her to try out her new birthday gift. And so my husband is doing bedtime tonight, and I'm going to do a little bit of work, and then I get to have some me time, which will be nice. But before I do that, I thought I would kind of show you guys a little sneak peek behind the scenes of how we get Stashin together. And keep in mind, we got our fabric on Monday. It's currently Wednesday night. So we started cutting Monday afternoon around 12:30. And then we cut all day yesterday and all day today, and there's also been folding happening. We have 6,500 fat quarters that need to be cut this month for all of our Stashin with Stephanie subscribers, and I think we're going to be done cutting tomorrow, and then it's just a whole lot of folding and bundling and packing and shipping. So I think we're doing pretty good considering we just got the fabric. So we're getting faster every month. So that is good. We always try to make that on time. But let me go show you guys some behind the scenes. So we've rented an extra office space that's next to ours, so that way everybody can have their own individual office with a door to close and some air purifiers. Helps keep everyone safe. So this is a stack of 15 yards of fat quarters of every fabric that's going to be in Stashin with Stephanie. So this will make 90 bundles. So we've got our sheets so that everybody knows what's been done, and that this stack is now complete so that it's ready to be folded. This one is complete, but we've already been folding it, so you can see that that's going down. This one we're still working on. You can also see here we've got some bundles ready to go. We've got 3. Here's some A's. And then we've got some B's and C's. By the end of this week, this entire hallway is going to be filled with bins of bundles. So this is one of our cutting rooms where we work. We've got 2 full collections in here that are being worked on. We're starting the 7th one today, our 7th stack. We've got, here is what has been cut so far. It looks like only 1 bolt of that, but that should get finished up tomorrow. And what we do, so this is one that's already been started to fold. We get them all folded perfectly for you guys, and then we start assembling. So we don't have any that are in the process of being assembling right now, so I can't show you that because everybody wrapped up what they were working on before they headed out for the day. But once everything is folded, then we start assembling it into different bundle variations. This month there are 3. So our subscribers will get one of 3 variations, and then they can order what's called a finishing kit, where they get the fabrics that they didn't get to complete their collection and create a kit, quilt kit from it. So really fun. We've gotten a lot done in a couple days, and now I'm going to go and work on another project. One of the perks of working here, by the way, is anything that is smaller than a fat quarter or a 1/4 yard of cut goes in this bin, and it is up for grabs as a freebie to take home. So it's 9:30. I just finished my Zoom get-together with my old coworkers from when I used to work at the newspaper, and it was just great. Like, we were talking about how, like, you know, it was just such a great team, and it's hard to find that. And I feel like we kind of have it now, but with what we built with Quilt Addicts Anonymous, but it's hard because we can't all be together. And part of the fun with that was we were all sort of sitting in the same area and just having fun and getting work done too. We were just wondering how we'd manage because we were always having a real good time. But it's like 9:30, and I thought I was going to review a video that's going to go up tomorrow, but I think I'm just going to go to bed because I got to be up at 6:30 to get my kid to school. So that's the day. That's the day in the life. It's never boring. There's always something going on. And now it's time to go to bed and do it again tomorrow.